My first cancer was 2001, and it was ovarian cancer. And it was actually found by a blood test, kind of an unusual, but it was found very early. I did not have to take chemo. So that experience was, while it was frightening, it was not nearly like my breast cancer experience. That was actually found by self-exam. I had had a mammogram in June of 2007, and in December by self-exam found a lump which was diagnosed as a very aggressive type cancer. So that says a lot for the self-exam, because it would have been bad to wait later for that. And so I'm very thankful, but it required some aggressive chemo and treatments for about a year. That was kind of one of the toughest things. I had a bilateral mastectomy, and 2.5 weeks later, I started my chemo. So it was a challenge, because my hair started coming out, and it happened very fast. I actually got my diagnosis of cancer on my birthday, December 22nd, 2007, and January 3rd had my surgery. And 2.5 weeks later, I began the treatments. Your Look Good, Feel Better program, I actually found out about at the breast center when I was given information by the breast specialist there after my diagnosis. And so I thought it sounded great, and I was really feeling pretty low. Signed up for that program, and it was a turnaround for me in my experience, because the volunteer there were 2, of course, that day. They gave me a wig, fitted that wig. Not only that, they gave me some makeup, but went through some things I had not even thought about skin care during chemo. I was still doing some of the same stuff I'd always done, which is not good, some of the scrubs. So they gave me the makeup, they taught me how to tie scarves, but just gave me some confidence, and it's a great program because it came at a time for me when I could use a build-up. Okay, it actually started in 2008. Now, I was still taking treatments and was invited to the North Madison and Hazel Green Survivor Dinner. And when I went to that, I was so touched by what Relay was doing and by the luminary ceremony that I determined that the next year, if I were through these treatments, that I would be a part of it. So I actually started in 2009, have been a team captain and worked on the committee. This year I'm back to just working on a team. But Relay is great, the ceremony itself, and then what it stands for and what the work does. Research, I benefited with my cancer was a very aggressive kind, and I benefited from some research that had just happened within the last 10 years. So it helped me with a drug I needed, Herceptin, and my goal is through Relay and through ACS is to help the people that'll come behind me with maybe research or the support programs that ACS has. There are a lot of emotions because I've lost some very special friends to cancer. Neighbors, my dad, my mother-in-law. So I remember them, and a young mother at our church who died and so it brings those emotions, but at the same time, the way Relay's set up, it offers us hope because of all the survivors and of all the things that are going on. So I think it's meeting other survivors that night and coming together. And I think ACS has done a wonderful job in the setup of Relay. It's a fun night, which is great. Families, my grandsons, they come, my family comes, but then also we take time at the luminary ceremony to pause and remember the sober parts, the important parts of why we're there. But we look to hope and we decide it. So it's the whole ceremony, and I think it's very significant the way it's set up.